It is November 22nd, 2012, Thanksgiving Day. This is part 5 of cherimoya tree. My goal to get one fruit, and possibly will be the last video. We've had some fruits come from hand pollinating, but we did have a lot of problems, and I'll show you. A lot of the fruits didn't really fully mature. We had some that developed what they call black rot, as you can see. We did have some that were a little bit larger than a baseball, but the black rot, the small growth, a nice size right there, a couple of nice size, but baseball size. And then a lot of them didn't fully grow. As you can see, these are like golf ball. There's a nice one there. Here's one that grew a little bit larger than a racquetball, or smaller than a baseball, but it also split. As you can see, we had about 3 or 4 that split like that. But most of them just didn't fully grow. So this one was grandfather's cherimoya tree grown from seed about 15 years ago. We're still hoping that maybe in a month some of the larger ones will become a full-size fruit. This is the cherimoya Spain that I planted about 5 months ago. It would have been the end of May, early June. So we did get a few fruits out of it, not much. We also had lots of problems. Some didn't fully grow. We got some about the size of a golf ball, a little bit maybe the size of a baseball. We had a lot of fruit drops, and there's the largest one right there. Here, I'll show it compared to my hand. So we're hoping that this one, a little bit larger than a golf ball, might fully grow, but a lot of them stopped and a lot of them dropped. So that's the cherimoya Spain. This one's the cherimoya Dr. White. We did get a couple of larger size fruits out of it. I planted this one around, I think, mid-June, the end part of June. The largest one would be this one right here. I'll give you a comparison to my hand. It's a pretty good size, but we were hoping for a lot larger. And there's one about the size of a racquetball. And that one's about a golf ball size. A few more. We were hoping that these ones here would keep growing. Maybe get a 2-pounder out of it. So that's the cherimoya Dr. White. Here are the collection of cherimoya potted plants that I have. This one's a seedling. It's about 2 years old. This one from a seedling, also about the same. There's another one there. And these 4 came from seeds from the same tree. And then I picked this one up on Craigslist. And this one also came from Craigslist. This one is a El Bumpo, a grafted El Bumpo. I did hand pollinate it and get a couple of fruits that didn't really fully grow, but we just wanted to see what would happen. And this one was a honey heart grafted, but the graft didn't take, so the rootstock ended up growing, and it looks like a nice plant. And then these are 4 of my grafted cherimoyas that I picked up at a nursery. There's a La Conchita, a Lucida, an El Bumpo, and a Pierce. This is a grafted Atomoya, half Atis, half cherimoya. And we were able to pollinate one fruit. There you see it. It's about the size of a small marble. We're hoping that we'll get a big fruit out of it. Here's a quick view of Mom's backyard. We've got a persimmon, Fuyu persimmon, Asian pear, Fuyu persimmon, Santa Rosa plum, another Fuyu persimmon, and we've got I think that's an apricot or nectarine. Okay, and then we've got a nectaplum, and then actually this one's the nectarine, and then we have a Fuji apple. Then we have another Fuyu persimmon, and we've got a grafted, or no, this one is what they call an air layer Brewster lychee. And then we've got the collection of cherimoyas. And then this tree here is called a white sapote. I also planted that this year. And then that's the last Fuyu persimmon. There's nothing on there that's left. And then this is a Mauritius lychee. Another air layer. I got it in a 20-gallon pot. We're probably going to leave it there for a while. We've got guavas, apple, oranges, lemons, overall, it wasn't too successful. We're hoping that maybe next year things will be a little bit better. Take care.